those of you who don't know, I'm sure most of you do, Will was a star on Saturday Night Live for years. He's done so many things I can't name them, but there's 30 Rock, all sorts of voiceover, and of course the one and only MacGruber. So after tonight, I hope you also think of him as David Grant in Nebraska, because he is unbelievable in this screenplay. In this movie. The screenplay, you know, we're in Canada, so the screenplay's all right. But these guys, this cast we had with Bruce Dern, June Squibb, Stacy Keach, and Bob Odenkirk, and Will was a dream cast. And working with Will, I have to tell you, he is so nice, he is so modest, he is so well-mannered that many people mistake him for a Canadian. And that, to me, is one of the biggest tributes a person can get. So, let's, Will Forte, did you make it? Did you? Yes, you're here. Here he is. Woo! Mr. Will Forte.
Bob Nelson, amazing, amazing writer. Ladies and gentlemen, I still cannot believe I got to be in this movie. It is just the most thrilling experience of my life. It is such an honor to be a part of this festival, and to be the opening night film is just beyond words exciting. On behalf of Bob, on behalf of the amazing cast of this movie that I somehow had the privilege of working with, Bruce Dern, June Squibb, Stacy Keach, Bob Odenkirk, and on behalf of our fearless leader, Alexander Payne, we just want to thank you so much for coming to see the movie. Alexander unfortunately couldn't be here, but he gave me a note to read to you. And this is that note. I really am sorry not to be able to be with you in Vancouver for this screening of Nebraska. I liked Vancouver a lot. I have many fond memories of time spent there, and I'm only too happy to support the festival. But I am in Omaha now for some much-needed me time. This film was a lot of fun to make, as they all are, hard but fun. It was the first time I'd shot in my home state since About Schmidt a dozen years ago, and my first time shooting exclusively in rural Nebraska, an area as exotic to me in its own way as Hawaii was when I made The Descendants. I think the thing I'm perhaps proudest of in this particular film, and I hope you'll agree, a fairly seamless union of professional actors, non-professional actors, and non-actors. And I really hope he's not referring to me there. It's something I've been doing in all my films, but for this one it was particularly important to cast locally as much as possible to get the right faces, accents, and rhythms. This casting process took well over a year. As all the directors say, I hope you like it, and please make sure the volume is loud enough in this theater. I hate it when the sound is too low. If it is, tell them to turn it up. Alexander Payne. Thank you again so much for coming. We really love you.
Thanks for being with us, and